counselor. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming here again. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button and share if you care. So today we want to continue with the topic of emotional bypassing. If you haven't watched the video I did on emotional bypassing, then just pause here, go there and watch that episode so that you can be able to catch up. Today we want to talk about the cost of emotional bypassing. What do I mean by the cost of emotional bypassing? More or less, like if you don't deal with the emotions that you are facing um, right now or that you keep on facing in your life, what will happen, right? So there's this famous psychiatrist called Carl Jung. He said that whatever you resist persists. Okay? And if you don't deal with like your emotions and if you don't deal with them, they will control your life and you will call it fate. I mean, that's just how I am. It's probably fate. But you have refused to deal with your emotions. So just know that whatever you resist persists. Okay? And so you need to deal with that thing so that you're able to uh, move on with your life productively and mentally healthy. Wondering why dealing with your emotions or facing your emotions is quite hard. So, we are going to talk about that, and I have 9 good reasons as to why you go through or you um, avoid facing your emotions, emotional bypassing. You actually take part in emotional bypassing. So the first one is that when you are facing an emotion, let's say shame, you actually relive it all over again, even if it had happened a few weeks ago, a month ago, or something. So if you remember a shameful experience, you actually relive every single bit of that experience. That is number one. Number two is that dealing with emotions, it's quite intense. Can you imagine when you have done something shameful, you can't even face another individual while telling them how your experience went through, you cannot even maintain eye contact. So the same applies to you when you're dealing with your emotions. If you cannot face someone else, imagine just sitting with your demons, sitting with yourself and knowing that you did this thing that is feeling quite shameful. So that is number two. Number three is that sometimes you're actually not in the right headspace to deal with your emotions, and so you have to be at peace, or you have to find that thing that you like. You have to be mentally prepared to deal with your emotions. So number three is that you at times are not in the right headspace to be able to deal with your emotions. Maybe you had a rough day. Maybe there's so many things that are going through in your mind that you end up not dealing with those emotions. So you have to be in the right headspace to be able to deal with your emotions. Number four is that if you are stressed or depressed, it may actually feel like it is a lot to also now start dealing with your feelings and your emotions, or maybe shame, fear, or whatever it is emotion that you're experiencing. So it might be a lot if you already have existing mental health conditions, or if you're feeling stressed, you are not just ready to deal with those emotions at that point in time. Number five is that you may need to cultivate a sense of calm and a peaceful area, or find a safe space. Find a safe space that you are able to deal with your emotions, because at times you are not in a safe place. Maybe the environment that you are in is quite hostile. You cannot be able to process your emotions. People will judge you. So you need to find you need to find yourself a safe place in order to be able to deal with your emotions. Number 6 is that, can you imagine, there's a high chance that you have been conditioned uh, not to deal with your emotions. So maybe your upbringing, um, the people that you surround yourself, your family, your friends, and it could be that you never even saw people dealing with your emotions. So now you have been conditioned to a point that even when you are an adult right now, you tend to avoid those emotions, dealing with emotions, because you never either saw people deal with their emotions, or you were told that is not what we do. When Because we are probably men, because we are women, you know, because children, you don't express yourself, you're not given time to express yourself, because those are the things that shape your worldview of dealing with emotions. Then you have actually believed in them so much that at this point as an adult, you actually decide, I'm not dealing with this emotions, because you have been conditioned to know that dealing with your emotions is not something that people actually do or deal with their emotions in your context, right? Maybe while growing up as a child, you were punished because you expressed anger, because you expressed your shamefulness or whatever feelings that you were going through at that point in time. So, because now you know that it has a consequence, or you do not like the consequence, now you tend to withdraw every time that you go through a feeling, because you know that then when I express myself, this and this happened to me, so I don't want a repeat of it. So what do? You shield yourself off that, and you don't express yourself in any manner whatsoever, because you have a bad experience from expressing yourself when you were younger. And so as an adult, right now, you still don't express yourself just because of what happened to you when you were younger. Eight is that maybe you fear being judged when you express your emotions, so you decide, it's not my cup of tea to do it because people will judge me, and you could be seeing it as the lesser evil, so you decide, you know what, I'd rather not um, experience these emotions. Let me just do a sidestep, and so you bypass your the emotions that the emotions that you are facing at that time. So yeah, guys, that is what I wanted to share with you in this video. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, and comment below the ways. And yeah, join our mental health community today for more tips and tricks, or for more tips on how to maintain your mental health and keep it healthy. Until next time, thank you so much and have yourself a nice day.